All right, and now we have lances. I'm going to be honest, there were a lot of good choices in the lance department, so trying to pick a top 5 was tough for me. But starting off at number 5, we have the Rampo Tetratox, or the Rampabo lance. Playing into the whole scientific experiment and plague doctor theme, of course the lance hits it right on the nose. The lance itself is an actual syringe, points to that. The shield resembles the face of a plague doctor or the Rampabo helmet itself for the male version. Overall, really cool aesthetic here. I do like the syringe thing. What's more fun than poking the monster with a big syringe, injecting it with some poison? And at number 4, we have the Wind Pierce Tsukibami, or the Hirabami lance. Hirabami finally cracking my top 5 list. I think the coolest thing about this lance is its resemblance to a war banner. As it's sheathed on your back, it's actually tied up, but once you unsheath it, it fully releases the banner and starts flowing around just like a Hirabami floating in the sky. It's also worth mentioning that this lance doesn't actually have a point, like many of the other lances. It's basically a wide open crescent shape, and again, akin to that Hirabami design. At number 3, we have the Fiber Shield, or the Gormagala lance. Even having all these new monsters come into the series in Wilds here, Gormagala still stands out among a lot of them. The dark purple, epic, edgelord skull design, and there's just something about this lance that just makes it feel real beefy. It's not just a simple poke and tip, but when you hit a wide sweep with this one, damn, that feels good. Of course, it has its Gormagala tendrils along it and a little bit of shrouding, just like in its wings. The glowing purple is always a nice touch, and of course, this one catches the eye of many hunters out there. At number 2, we have the Purifying Bow, or the Arkveld lance. If you haven't figured out by now, Arkveld might just be cracking my top 5 list for every weapon, but again, I do love the white aesthetic of it, the glowing purple within, given that Arkveld energy and Wiveria. You have the nice designs along the metal itself, on the lance, and even on the shield. And I do like the tied-off fur that's hanging from the lance itself. Gives it a little bit of flow. Sometimes less is more. This is a simple lance, and I like it for that matter. And at number 1, we have the Indra Clare lance, or the Ray Dow lance. Very happy to put Ray Dow finally at the top of my list for a weapon. This lance has many little bits of flowing parts to it, just like the tied off ends and the little pendants hanging off the shield and the lance itself. The glowing purple from the Ray Dow's energy and that lightning churning within gives it a nice look. Did your favorite lance make it on this list? Let me know in the comments below, and let me know what you want to see next.